Sentient is more important than living.
So the way this game works is you actually can choose your missions. You don't have to do all of the missions. I think you have to do a certain number of missions, and then the next like main story mission starts. But I believe that you are able to do all of the missions if you want, and of course that would be beneficial because we'll get more force points if you do that.
Oh,
But,
we have to do force points again?
Yeah, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad.
Let's go to Corellia.
No, let's go to droid recovery. I feel like I'm gonna kill some droids.
Let's save the actually.
You have to save droids then.
I am saving them from this world and slavery by killing them.
Fine.
You're not going to be able to kill the droid that we're supposed to save, though.
Save the
Or you'll
cult
fail.
investigation for last. I think that might be like the main mission.
Oh, we don't get a little talking head for this one?
We've been receiving a number of reports that the disciples of Ragnos have been trying to hire mercenaries and smugglers to haul some cargo. If we can contact one of these mercenary groups, maybe we can find out the cult's base of operations. One of the smuggling rings that we know about is based at Mos. Button. Isley. Go there and see what you can find out.
This one sounds like it could be nasty, so I'll be going with you. You'll find some of the galaxy's worst lowlifes on Tatooine.
You didn't
Like
say
Luke.
it right.
Like Luke. So
And Anakin.
just say okay. I'll explain it to you. So you don't actually need to worry about upgrading your main force powers in the middle there. Those will upgrade as the game progresses. But you can choose from left or right and put a point in. Each thing only has 3 potential points to put in, and you get like 1 per mission, I think. So I would probably suggest doing force heal, especially since we're playing this on harder mode. But it's up to you. Just to have that available like right off, and then we can do other things later. And then also, you can take 2 weapons and a thrown weapon with you. You can, of course, steal weapons from enemies, just as usual, but these you will have at the beginning of the mission. You can choose up to 2.
Sniper.
Yeah, you want the sniper rifle.
Do I?
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Better than the bowcaster. I would take the E11 and the sniper. If it were me.
They use different ammo types, which would be good, probably. Because the bowcaster and the sniper rifle use the same ammo.
But we don't even know how good the gunplay is.
It's
in this.
It's basically the exact same game. The lightsaber
garbage.
play is better, by far, than Jedi Knight 2, but the gunplay is basically the same. And to be honest, you can go through most of the game just using your lightsaber. I think there are a couple parts where you kind of have to use a gun at some point, but most of the time you can just cut people. Cut bitches.
You know you want to take the thermal detonators.
Gotta take thermal
Hell
detonator.
no.
detonators.
You got a thermal
Hell
detonator.
no.
You gotta
What,
pick one.
I have to pick? What
You have to
kind
pick
of
one.
bullshit is this?
Why? You love thermal detonators.
I would choose nothing over having to have to something in that slot.
Why were you always using thermal detonators?
I'm
then?
gonna skip
To
this
get rid
for
of
a
them.
second. I'm going to actually a new save, because here's the thing: we need to I need to restart the program, or else the saber stuff doesn't properly activate. But all I have to do is restart and then load the save, so it's fine. Wait until it shows up on there. All right. Actually, load this one instead, because that'll show the cutscene. Go ahead, Lost Joke. Go ahead and keep on playing for one more, and then
Which
we'll
one?
start switching. That one. That's one that's already highlighted, because that'll show the cutscene.
Millennium Falcon.
Is it though?
Han, Chewie, anybody here? I guess they're out.
It's kind of small, actually.
It does look kind of small. It's also too like
It's
low to
way
the
too
ground.
small.
Luke's info was good. These are definitely freelance cargo ships.
How do
I've
you
got
know?
a bad feeling about this. Listen, stay here and guard the entrance to the docking bay. If anyone tries to enter or leave, detain them.
Cut off their
I'll
head
head
with your
over to the
lightsaber.
Crate Cantina and ask around. I know some people there.
Detain? Since when do I have a badge of authority here?
You probably have some statutory New Republic authority. Cut Chewie in half.
Jedi? Me? No, not yet. I'm one of Kyle Katarn's students. He's talking to some
I'm a
locals.
Jedi Light.
We're investigating a cult that's been cropping up everywhere. You
More
must
like
be Chewbacca.
A Jedi Alpha,
Why are you
because you're
here?
not even beta yet.
Leia Organa? Wow. Must be important business.
Yeah, because Chewie's not important himself. He's only important when he mentions Leia.
I'm
All right.
sorry, I was amused by the fact that Chewie's head didn't move, just his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Welcome to
essentially, he was a
2003.
cardboard cutout.
Welcome to 2003. Lost joke.
But hey, my character's head moved.
Oh, it's just Chewbacca. What? Leia Organa? Amazing. I saw you using that droid as cover one show.
I don't need to use him as cover.
You used him anyway.
Jesus Christ, lost joke. Don't forget you have Force Seal on F5.
Good idea. We won't be such easy targets inside.
There were never such ruthless murderers as the Jedi in this series of games.
Also, don't forget that you have Force Push and Force Pull, which can be very valuable in this game. Because you can pull someone, like, onto their ass and then immediately stab them. Remember that you can stab people by forward attack when they're on the
remember.
ground?
I remember.
One joke doesn't believe in force powers, though. I wonder if you can murder Chewie just by accidentally walking past him with your saber.
No, the saber doesn't do damage in this, see, when you're just doing it. It does something, like it interacts with them, but it doesn't actually do any damage.
Come on, Chewie, I'm tanking him. DPS already. Chewie is a terrible partner.
Not even paying attention. Hey, you got one!
I should hope so.
He only shot about 24 times.
Ni Chewbacca, Marklonky. Just making sure.
Hey, you have to double tap your targets.
They're not zombies.
No, but the rules apply that, you should always make sure they're dead. Heroes always fail to do that.
There's a reason for that.
Wait, there was another door over here.
No, this isn't really that kind of game. You just gotta go forward right now.
I demand full range movement.
Did they get complaints about not knowing where
Chewie!
to go in the last game, so they just made everything totally linear?
It's possible.
They had no clue I was here. And Chewie just starts blasting.
So I
So anyway,
started blasting.
Like I was gonna like be real stealthy and like, I don't know, force snap his neck or something.
I would say the confusing layout of Jedi Knight 2 was not a good thing. Like, if they had a map, it would have been more acceptable.
I think
but
Chewie
there were
just
no
killed
maps.
you. Maybe?
It's my turn.
He saw how you were already falling to the dark side and was just like, well,
How?
might as well
I
just
haven't
kill
actually
this
like
one.
murdered innocents yet.
You used that droid as cover even though you didn't need to.
Me, or are the Rhodians sleepy?
I know what you mean. Those weird antenna things, right?
Yeah, that in the nose. Pretty spooky.
Yeah, what is that? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Racist.
Hey, you guys were just as racist about Rhodians.
We just said they were ugly.
They said the same thing.
You should force push Chewie to punish him for killing you.
I don't know if you can. I think Chewie might be too strong.
It's
Like
too
you tried.
strong to be affected by the Force.
I can try it.
Yeah.
I need to get my force back before I do it. Nah. He's a friendly, I think that's why I can't. If he
Can you
wasn't
use it
marked
on
as a
the
friendly.
droid? I think
He
this
doesn't
droid
seem
counts
very
as-
friendly to
Yep.
me.
Again.
Who is it?
So either saber block is not as good in this game, or Chewie did in fact just shoot me in the back.
Do remember that we're on level 1 and you're...
Padawan.
Yeah, saber block is not good because we're level 1. Like we need more experience to block.
I
Maybe
do
it's
think
time.
Chewie shot you in the back, though.
I also
I think Chewie
Suspect
can
that.
actually hurt you.
get him. Whoop. Get him, Chewie. You know what? Oh, I died. I didn't realize there were like 5 other people suddenly in the room. Craig, do you want to try?
I can tell just by watching that my lag is too bad.
Okay. Well then, lost joke. Quick load. Do we-
Suddenly first.
Do we want to... You can go, say, in third person if you would like. Do we want to first person for guns or third person for guns? You can actually
I
do
don't think it
things...
necessarily matters. It's,
does matter.
The reticle's just really hard to see, though.
So it does actually... Yeah, it's hard to see in this one. It does actually matter. You can do things in third person that you can't do in first person, like little side jumps like that, even with a gun. You can't do that in third person, or first person. So, like, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter to me, because I think that we're pretty much just going to use lightsaber almost exclusively. I forget you also have your E11.
There are so many thermal detonators in here. Chewie!
What's Chewie doing?
Chewie! Chewie!
This sector's secure.
Chewy's right there!
Chewie is a traitor,
I
confirmed.
can take down a Jedi.
It's not like the guy. Oh, now he.
Chewie, run! Run, Chewie! Oh my god!
now he suddenly noticed that there's a giant Wookiee there.
Oh my god. Oh, wait, I need to...
I think Chewie was a traitor, but he was just betrayed.
Where did we... Oh, I
It was
messed
a
up
double
accidentally.
cross.
I must have accidentally pressed exit game. There we go.
Also, these Trandoshans' proportions are weird in this game. They have massive heads.
Your face has a massive head. How are you not dead from that? Jesus, die! I hit him like 5 times. Stabbed him right in the crotch.
Is that thing? What? Are
Tractor
they
beam.
locking the ships?
The whole place
Yeah.
is locked down.
Yes, they are. They are locking the ship.
I mean, what's to stop us from shooting the locks, though? I don't want no lip from you, Chewie.
Who is it?
I couldn't. Watch out, Chewie.
Kyle's being thoroughly yet again.
You're breaking up. What do you say?
Kyle's off at some bar getting drunk right now. He's useless again.
Why do they always portray these alien races in the same outfits? I'm pretty sure they have, you know, different styles, just like everyone else.
No, each race has its own style.
They all have uniforms. Race uniforms.
Yeah,
Until you can tell them apart.
Who is it?
just like humans.
God, these guys especially seem to have more HP than anybody else. These like brown-clad guys with the goggles.
They have Cortosis wave skin.
Oh. Okay.
It's nice of the makers of these mines to put a big, obvious blue beam on them, so you know exactly what you're getting into. It's very considerate.
It is. It's very considerate.
I mean, they're supposed to be like tripwire mines, but why, again, holding thermal detonator like that?
What the hell? It's just like missing, going like right over his head. I gotta get back into this game. Fuck. There we go.
See, that's why you gotta crouch and approach him.
That's right. You know what? You're right.
Less joke, that's the universal thermal detonator grip. Everyone holds them that way.
God.
Is that R2?
It's like it's R2
Like
and
actually
3PO.
R2?
Can't tell. Ah, this. How are you not dead? Alright, I'm glad that we got Force Heal. We needed it, like, really bad.
These disruptor rifles would be considered unethical in Star Trek.
Why?
Because they're like the Star Trek disruptors that make you disintegrate from the inside out horribly.
Phasers do that, though.
No, they don't. Phasers
Yeah, they
just
do.
vaporize you.
Your face vaporizes me.
There was a whole episode about particular disruptors that did this, and they were illegal. Merg.
You know
I'm
what?
now revoking your Star Trek nerd card.
This is Star Wars, not Star Trek.
Yeah, so
Clear your face. Oh, hey.
I didn't say it had to be. I just said those would be considered unethical in Star Trek.
He died.
Tractor beams are down, Chewbacca. I'm on my way.
I still do not like the look of that ship. I like the Moldy Crow a lot better. That shit looks stupid.
Actually, now that I think about it, in Star Trek, lightsabers would be very unethical.
But
Yeah.
they're a weapon of us for a civilized age.
Are you saying that the Federation is uncivilized?
Saying that they are not an elegant weapon from a civilized age. It's bullshit.
Hey!
They're a very brutal weapon from a silly age.
But kyber crystals, how do they work?
Nobody knows. Nobody can agree on how kyber crystals work. Why did I go up here?
I don't know. Why did you go up
I
there?
mean, it would look like it was the way to go.
Isn't there like a special class of MacGuffins that are crystals?
Jesus. Nah.
In what?
Shit.
In general. Like, you have MacGuffins, and then you have the even more MacGuffin-y MacGuffins, like magic crystals and...
There's no such thing as magic in Star Wars. It's just
There is, though. The Force is magic. So, I actually finally watched through all of Rebels. I finished it last night. They definitely go heavy into the Force equals magic way. Like, very heavy into it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but...
Well, it was terrible when George tried to take it in the other direction.
You know.
Oh, did I miss something?
That guy is in a single piece. I did not kill that guy. That must have been Chewie kill.
no, it wasn't Chewie. Otherwise, he would have
Guess
just
these
still be
mercs didn't
living.
want us here.
It wouldn't have any arms if it was Chewie.
Oh my god, he's attacking! No!
Oh, that's high praise coming from a Wookiee.
Thanks. I think.
You know, Chewbacca
These
killed
mercs
me,
aren't
right?
cheap. Someone in this cult must have a lot of credits.
It was a Force vision.
Or worse, it's backed by the Remnant. Listen, we gotta get back to Luke and tell him what's going on. Can you tell Leia about the cult?
I did not consent to this Wookiee hug.
If he hadn't shown up when he did, I'd have been in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, the way Chewie tells it, you held your own. Nice work.
Chewie didn't do anything.
Kyle
Killed a
told me
couple
about what
guys.
happened in Mos Eisley.
He was
It's a good thing Chewie
useless.
was there, but you did well regardless.
Shut
It
up.
looks like this cult and the Imperials may be working together more closely than we thought.
Alright, we killed 35 enemies.
Look, did you see the way Luke's expression changed? It was like a Batman.
He was done talking, and he went from neutral face to angry face. What is
That- yeah, it
Elder
was just
Scrolls
like-
Oblivion?
That's what I said. It's just like that. This
We've been
is
looking into
further
the shuttle
evidence
crash, and it doesn't look like
that
laser
that's
damage or mechanical
Luke
failure was
Skywalker.
responsible. It's almost as if something just tore apart the engines.
Poke, 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 poke.
It was Chewie. Chewie tore apart the engines.
Alright,
It all comes back to Chewie.
let's while we're here, we might as well do droid recovery as well. Lost joke. Oops. You go ahead and go.
Alright, but if Chewie's there again...
A moisture
I-
farmer on Tatooine recently overheard a group of smugglers talking about a Sith cult in a local bar and had his R5 droid record the conversation. Unfortunately, he became afraid and sold the droid to some Jawas before leaving Tatooine. We need to get a hold of that droid before the Jawas wipe its memory. So let's scroll down.
I've detected a plot hole already.
You are to locate the Jawas, purchase the droid, and return to the Academy. Alright. Yeah.
This should be a total blue milk run, kid. But it'll give you a chance to pick up some negotiating skills. Let's head to Tatooine.
Some lightsaber negotiating skills. By which I
They
mean...
don't
they're separate.
serve. They don't serve that R5's kind there. So it wouldn't have been there to record this
It is
conversation.
not necessarily the Mos Eisley cantina. There may be other cantinas that cater to droids.
Droid only cantina.
What do we want?
You could rank out Force Heal again. What's on the dark side? What does Force Drain do? Does that heal you?
Where? This one?
No, the right. I think it does. I think it heals you. But it is also a dark power, so I don't know.
Oh, so it's just...
I think it heals you, but it needs an
unabsorbed heal.
enemy. Yeah, I think this is like the Force Vampire power.
We already have Force Heal. That's...
Yeah,
Silly.
yeah, I agree.
Uh,
This is just absorbs Force powers.
yeah, it... You know, you drain their Force power.
Mind Trick is Mind Trick. We already know what that does. Force Protection, I think, is general protection. Might be good.
So this is Force Berserk.
Yeah, but it lowers your health. Lightning, we already know what that is. We know what Force Grip is. See what? Can you actually take that off? Can you mouse over the middle ones? I just want to see if it actually says what they are, like what they do. Force jump, Force pull, Force push, Force sense.
Which I still argue that pull and push are essentially the same thing, just the direction is different. Sense, saber throw.
By that
Saber
logic,
offense.
saber throw is also the same thing. It's just more complex.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
that's what your face is saying. All right, I was just curious about what they said.
Well, at least we don't need to be stationary anymore.
Force TK.
Force team kill, Chewie.
Telekinesis.
I know what you mean. I was just making jokes.
Jawas, never around when you need them.
Houdini.
Tracks.
Just hear it like in the distance.
Gone. Go see if you can find their sandcrawler.
I looked up
They might have
Utini,
stopped
and
in that canyon.
apparently it's like,
I'll
you
talk
know,
to the moisture farmers, see if they know
an
anything about
exclamation
this
of
code.
it of like being
Don't
impressed,
worry, Jawas
but
are
like
pretty
apparently the Jawese equivalent of like oh shit.
Oh shit!
Utini.
Oh god.
Where did you go, Katarn?
Utini.
McClunky.
It's the wrong race.
McClunky.
Oh no, it's
10
Hor. It's Hor. Kill him.
I am.
We are now
trying-
playing. So when
What?
you're knocked down, you can press different buttons to do different things to get back up. Also,
It's a whole bunch of horse.
it's a gaggle of horse. We are now playing Masters of Terras Kasi.
Well, the gun actually shoots a lot more accurate than before.
You say
I've
that.
never seen so many dead horse in all my life.
Were you looking in your trunk?
Apparently you get the reference, but you didn't respond properly.
I know.
Hey, stop that.
Oh, he knocked you down. I think this is why... Do you want me to change it to be in third person? I think the gunplay is not as good in third person, though.
No.
Okay. Because there's a setting where it won't automatically go into first person. Wish you could like take their weapons.
Why? They are inferior metal sticks.
They have the ones with the they have the gun. I want the gun, the slug thrower. You do
I think they have long rifles, but they're not slug throwers. They're blasters.
I thought that they were slug
they're
throwers.
blasters. I think there's like a single really powerful shot. Oh, like that.
Yeah, they're kind of like sniper rifles without scopes.
I mean, that looks like a slug thrower to me. Oh, there he goes.
Well,
It looked like it, and then he like fired a blaster shot, so I don't know if it's like bugged out or not.
I don't know. I don't remember when, but I've seen a Tusken Raider fire one of those rifles, and it's just a blaster.
They do it in the movies.
Yeah.
There he is.
Well, so you do have a sniper rifle.
Yes, I know.
Alright.
But can I? Nope.
You have to crouch. Yeah.
Designed this gun.
Or belly shot. All right.
Belly.
Belly.
Oh, I can actually go in here. I didn't expect that. Did I run out of ammo? on that?
Yes, you did.
So you went up to that door just so you could complain about not being able to go in.
Headshot.
Well, I didn't expect to go in because why would I be able to?
So you went to the door expecting not to be able to go through it.
Well, I was gonna slash at it.
Oh, this guy.
Just use your saber on him. It's fine.
I would like to. Oh. What? We're gonna die. Why did I have to shoot him 3 times?
You
Alright.
charged your shot, but not enough.
Charge your face, not enough.
Alright, so I think we're okay with force healing for now, but I think we should start upgrading our saber defense.
Woo!
Can't put points into that.
Okay. Anything like in here? Is this like a whole like side area or what? Because it looked like there was a way to go the other way, but yeah. God.
I feel like these aren't accurate depictions of the raiders because they are clearly not moving in single file. That does actually sound like a regular gun.
It does. But then it does that, where it's like obviously a blaster. I don't know. It's weird.
I think we're thinking too hard about it.
Some Star Wars guns sound like projectile weapons, even though they're blasters.
Anything else down here? More
There's
boxes.
one
to
other
destroy.
raider.
I see it.
Doesn't the Mandalorian's rifle make a really chunky sound when it's fired too?
I don't know. I haven't actually seen it.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. It's
Wait, you
it's
haven't
been a
seen that
while.
show?
I haven't seen it.
I
thought for sure you'd seen that.
No, because I don't have
should.
Disney Plus and I don't know where to dock my pirate ship.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. I'll let you know.
We need to speak in code, otherwise the mouse will know.
I'll let you borrow my completely legitimate Disney Plus account.
You'll let me borrow your Millennium Falcon.
Yep.
Is he still dying?
Yes. So the weird thing about this game, I don't know if you've noticed. So this in the last game, there was no real setting to make it so that bodies like stuck around forever. But in this game, there is. However, not all parts of the body stick around. Only like whatever the game decided was like the main part of the body. So as you can see, this guy's like top half is gone, even though his bottom half remains. It's weird. This game is weird.
Just time travel back to the 1500s and go to Tortuga.
That actually hurt me a little bit.
You were too close.
Got too close to the action. Why does it seem like the AI is a little bit weird in this?
I feel like we're not supposed to be here yet.
I mean, I could get here easily, though. Not like I...
Where is this blasted droid?
Gonk. Who? Who is shooting at me? You. That looks like a regular rifle.
Yeah, it looked like just a regular long barrel hunting rifle.
Yeah. Gonk. 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 See, I don't think gonks ever sounded like that in the movies. I think that's like a game thing. I don't know why. Did they just wipe out the entire Sand People?
They have very
population?
sophisticated looking houses.
I don't think that these are
This
the
is a
Sand People
moisture
houses.
farm.
Yeah, these are moisture farm that they've like invaded.
Yeah, why are they all facing away from you?
This is not the droid we're looking for.
Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
So funny.
You trying to be Tommy Wiseau right now?
I can't get up there. I'm gonna have to just friggin' shoot this bastard.
I think you might have to use the sniper rifle.
Nope. Yo, ye of little faith.
You're right. I have very little faith.
Find your lack
not
of
even
faith
worse.
disturbing.
I find your lack of faith very disturbing. Oops, sorry, excuse me. I've been hit! I've been hit! Why are you celebrating? You didn't actually hit me.
It's a threat tactic. You were so close to blowing yourself up.
Oh. Oh.
I wonder what old Ben would say about
You should
force-sensitive Tusken Raiders.
Yes?
You should try to do the stylish thing and do the backwards stab into some of them.
The what?
You
Where you-
turn the saber around and stab back behind you.
Yeah, you flourish the saber and then turn.
Like that?
Yeah, but you also
No.
do the backstab.
No, I don't know how to do the backstab.
You could do it in the last game.
Yeah, you can. I'm sure that you can do it in this one, but I think you need to, like, do something.
I think you just need to have an enemy behind you and press back and attack.
That's probably it. Oh, hey.
Hey, look, you found the Jawas.
Kill them!
Are these even the right Jawas?
Don't kill the Jawas. The Jawas have done nothing wrong ever.
Jawas did nothing wrong. Hashtag Jawas did nothing wrong.
Jawas are completely in it. You are getting beaten while on the ground.
Jawa lives matter.
Wow, that. Ooh,
Jesus Christ. I was trying to
Again?
use force pull, but I didn't realize I had no force.
well, you did just like force heal, and
I know.
regardless, it all up.
I know I did. Let me let me just stay here. I don't think that there's any like items in this game. I don't think there's any like back to tanks or anything.
So that voice I started out with is worse than this one?
You Yes? I don't remember. It's been over an hour, so I don't remember, but like I could barely understand you in the other one. I can kind of understand you with this one. But it's
This
still
is
kind
just
of bad.
supposed to be female,
Really?
so why would it be bad?
Don't know.
Is it bad?
No, it's okay. This one, the way it is okay.
Does it sound like I'm female?
I mean, it sounds like you're heavily computerized female.
Your face.
Your face. I'm gonna do one more heal, and then we'll go.
Your face is computerized female.
Who keeps on moving my mouse? Alright.
Not quite the same.
Over here.
Climb up the sand crawler and get shot when you get to the top.
Okay, I will. Just for you. I think we're actually going into the sandcrawler.
Where else would you keep droids?
Any orbit there?
What?
These blast points, only Imperial stormtroopers can be so precise.
You're not making more or less distance by doing that.
Oh good, blaster pack ammo, exactly what I wanted.
Well, the E11 uses blaster pack.
Your face also uses blaster pack. Oh, that's weird. I'm not actually getting the little helper thingy. I thought that was still a thing in this. Oh
What
well.
is this? What is this?
It's just some kind of loader thing. Okay. Yeah, celebrate my arrival.
Before he even tried to attack.
That guy didn't even get to celebrate. Throw! Throw it and run underneath it. So it like...
Hold on, I need more force. It's not doing it.
How was it not killing him? You should have no to... Oh!
Jesus. So he couldn't hit me when I was just standing there doing nothing, and then all of a sudden I take out my gun and he immediately bullseyes me in between the eyes. Last joke. You might want to load